In the summer of 1665, when the bubonic plague shut down Cambridge University, a 22-year-old student named Isaac Newton packed a single bag, retreated to his mother's isolated farmhouse in Woolsthorpe, and vanished from society for nearly 18 months. He had no mentors, no intellectual peers to talk to, and zero outside validation. In that absolute silence, he invented calculus, unraveled the properties of light, and formulated the universal laws of gravity. Historians call that period his annus mirabilis, the year of wonders. When you sit alone at night, feeling an intense urge to drop off the grid, delete your accounts, and vanish, you are feeling that exact same ancient instinct. You tell yourself you are running away, or that you are weak for wanting to leave your life behind. It is not weakness. History and human biology prove that the greatest transformations never happen in the crowd. They happen in the dark. This is the exact, step-by-step blueprint to strategically disappear, reset your brain, and rebuild yourself into someone unrecognizable. The biggest reason people fail to change their lives is that they cannot stop talking about it. The moment you decide to get in shape, start a business, or fix your mental health, your first instinct is to tell a friend, post an update, or buy new gear to show the world you are serious. That single action ruins your chances before you even start. In 2009, psychologist Peter Gallwitzer at New York University published a landmark study on what behavioral scientists call the social reality effect. Gallwitzer found that when individuals publicly announce their intentions to others, their brain experiences a premature rush of dopamine and social acknowledgement. The subconscious mind confuses the social validation of saying you will do something with the actual labor of completing it. The result? Your intrinsic drive drops by nearly half. You feel the emotional satisfaction of being a better person without having lifted a single finger. To transform, you must adopt the zero broadcast rule. Starting today, you enter complete operational silence. You stop telling people what you are planning. You stop posting progress pictures. You stop talking about your future ambitions at casual dinners. When you eliminate public updates, you starve your brain of unearned social dopamine. Your mind is forced to find its satisfaction in only one place: cold, unobserved execution. Transformation requires a specific biological time window. It is not an overnight revelation, and it does not take 5 years. A famous study led by Dr. Philippa Lally at University College London tracked human habit formation and found that rewiring an automatic behavioral routine takes an average of 66 days, with complex identity shifts solidifying around the 90-day mark. For the next 90 days, you execute the sensory blackout. First, remove all social media applications from your phone. You do not need to announce a hiatus, simply log out and delete the icons. Second, apply the Vitalist communication protocol. Identify the 3 people whose contact is strictly necessary for your family or professional survival. Everyone else goes to voicemail, automated email filters, or delayed responses. During the first 10 to 14 days, you will feel real, uncomfortable withdrawal. You will reach for your pocket every few minutes, feeling phantom phone vibrations. You will experience acute restlessness and boredom. Do not panic. That agitation is your brain's dopamine receptors actively upregulating. When you flood your mind with hundreds of notifications, short-form videos, and outrage algorithms, your baseline sensitivity is blunted. By pulling away into sensory silence, you allow your baseline dopamine to reset. Within 2 weeks, the mental static disappears, your focus sharpens, and tasks that once felt like agonizing chores reading, physical training, complex deep work become engaging again. In 1923, Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung realized he could no longer make breakthroughs while managing his busy clinic in Zurich. He bought land on the shores of Lake Zurich and built Bollingen Tower, a stone retreat with no electricity and no telephone. Jung spent months there every year in total isolation, dividing his days into uninterrupted blocks of intense study, physical labor, and long walks. That monastic routine produced analytical psychology. To reconstruct yourself, you need an identical daily structure based on 3 unshakable pillars. Pillar 1, the 4-hour deep block. Dedicate the first 4 hours of your day to high-leverage skill acquisition before touching any communication, whether you are learning software engineering, building financial models, or writing. Execute 4 hours of unbroken focus. That 4-hour block of isolated deep work will outproduce 40 hours of distracted office multitasking. Pillar 2, physical strain. You cannot rebuild your mind in a deteriorating body. Commit to 60 minutes of demanding physical training every single day, heavy resistance training, zone 2 endurance, or sprint intervals. Exercise forces the release of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, a biological protein that accelerates neuroplasticity and allows your brain to form new neural pathways faster. Pillar 3, the 30-minute solitary walk. No headphones, no podcasts, no phone in your pocket. Walking in silence forces your brain's default mode network to process unprocessed emotional debt, dissolve internal cognitive friction, and organize your thoughts without outside interference. Most people assume failing to stick to new habits is a failure of willpower. In reality, willpower is a myth when your surroundings work against you. Research conducted by Dr. Wendy Wood at the University of Southern California revealed that roughly 43% of daily human actions are performed automatically while thinking about something else, triggered entirely by the physical context around you. When you sit in your usual spot on the couch, your brain automatically fires the motor program to open a streaming app. When you walk into your kitchen at midnight, your hand opens the refrigerator before you even feel hungry. To make transformation effortless, leverage what Wharton behavioral scientist Dr. Katie Milkman defines as the fresh start effect. You break conditioned behavior by disrupting your sensory cues, completely rearrange the furniture in your primary living space. Move your bed, shift your desk, and change the layout of your workspace to immediately break subconscious physical autopilot. Strip your visual field. Remove every non-essential object from your desk until you have only a notebook, a lamp, and your workstation. Alter your physical movement patterns. Change your morning coffee spot, the route you walk, and the times you eat. When you clear away the physical cues tied to your old identity, your brain can no longer rely on lazy autopilot routines. You build a clean behavioral slate where new habits take root without constantly fighting the muscle memory of your past self. After 90 days of disciplined silence, you will eventually have to re-enter your social and professional circles. This is where most people undo their progress. When you step back into the world, the people around you will unconsciously push you back into your old patterns. Sociology calls this social homeostasis. Your family and old friends are used to interacting with a specific version of you, the version that was easy to manage, always available, and predictable. When you show up leaner, sharper, quieter, and unavailable for trivial drama, it disrupts their comfort. They will test your boundaries. You've changed. Why are you being so distant lately? You think you're too good for us now? The instinctive reaction is to defend yourself, explain how much you learned in isolation, or lecture them on your new habits. Resist that impulse completely. Apply the 3-second rule. When someone attempts to pull you into an old argument, test a boundary, or comment on your change, pause for 3 seconds. Look them in the eyes, acknowledge their comment with a calm, neutral nod, and change the subject. Do not explain your new diet. Do not brag about your bank account. Do not justify why you leave gatherings early. Real power is never loud. Transformation is confirmed by your quiet, immovable consistency, not by your ability to win an argument. When people realize they can no longer push your emotional buttons or demand access to your time, their dynamic with you shifts permanently. Disappearing was never about hiding from the world out of fear or resentment. It was a calculated, strategic withdrawal to break an outdated loop and rebuild your foundation in total privacy. You do not need to live like a hermit in a stone tower forever. But now, you hold a permanent psychological advantage. You know how to operate in the quiet. Whenever your life feels noisy, undisciplined, or out of alignment, you no longer panic. You know you can close the door, step away from the crowd, and realign your mind anytime you choose. You did what 99% of people will never have the discipline to do. You stepped out of the spotlight, did the unobserved work, and built undeniable evidence of what you are capable of. Stop living for an audience. Step into the dark, put your head down, and let your results make the noise when you return.